From the ranch, the Rancho Capistrano soccer fields. This is the U.S. Youth Soccer 2009 National Cup. So shift colors, we're underway for all you sailors out there, past and present. This match in the girls under 12 category represents the Arsenal FC versus the Legends FC. First, for the Legends FC, they are head coached by Josh Hodges. The team administrator is Brian Stiver. At forward, number 2 will be Miranda Stiver. Number 3 at defender is Amanda Cuchocho. Number 4 at wide is Brianna Gazmarian. Number 6 at forward is Michaela Flores. Number 7 at wing is Dana Garcia. Number 9 at defender is Heidi Cerna. Number 10 at midfield is Leah Mohammadi. Number 14 at midfield is Peyton Perea. Number 16, who is the keeper, is Paige Simino. Number 18 at forward is Natalie Evans. Number 20 at defender is Kayla Morrison. 23 is Jacqueline Rich. She'll probably be playing the keeper in the second half. We'll see. Defender, number 24 is Zariah Silva. Number 19 at forward is Kalea Kelly. And number 8 at forward is Adrian Granados. Now let's get the lineup. Head coach by Clay Corman, the Arsenal FC. Team administrator is Michelle Stark. At forward is Nicole Argentieri. Number 2 at forward is Andrea Herbst. Number 4 at midfield is Myra Palau Bernal. Number 5 at forward is Megan Gibson. Number 6 at forward is Hannah Armendariz. Number 7 at midfield is Danae Verdeen. Number 8 at defender is Adriana Geron. Number 9 at midfield is Abrielle Clamacho. Number 10 at defender is Ali Prysock. Number 11 at midfield is Rachel Curley. Number 12 at defender is Tiffany Guerrera. Number 14 at defender is Madison Stark. Number 15 at midfield is Renee Deonda. Number 16 at a mid or forward position is Stacy Moran. Number 17 at midfield is Mackenzie Taylor. And a keeper will be number 70, Charlie Pruitt. We'll be right back of the starting of this match at the ranch in Rancho Capistrano. And the two championship teams in the center of the field. Adorned on the right side in red is the Arsenal FC, and in black is the Legends FC. In the center is the center ref and the linesman of this championship game of the National Cup here in 2009 here at the ranch. The winner will go to the Far West Regionals. Two teams that have played very hard to get here and played some great soccer to get here. We'll be back with the match in just a moment. The Legends FC will be going from left to right on your picture screen, and the Arsenal FC will be going from right to left. Mentioned before that we've seen the Arsenal many times at George Lighterman Video Sports Productions since they were way in the youngers, and we are underway. Legends FC got here by beating LAFC 1-0. They also, in the round of 8, beat West Coast on PKs, and then they beat the Surf 1-0 in a great semifinal match in overtime. And that ball on the near side now, and a 50-50 ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for the Arsenal. Throw-in for the Arsenal, a header there by Bernal. And toward the central now, chasing it down now is Perea, and now toward the central as they have it in their own defensive third. They push it across midfield and out to the wide, running it, chasing it down now. On the wide side there was Mackenzie Taylor. 0-0 your score here in the championship game of the USYS National Cup for 2009.
State Cup. State National.
State National Cup. And that ball pushed out of play that time by Megan Gibson. On the near side. Legends winning it. And there in the central there, that was Flores. Flores pushing it out to Perea. Or Perea, actually. And out to the wide now as Arsenal with the touch. Trying to go up the far side touch line. And now Legends push it out of play. So it's going to be a throw-in for the Arsenal. The Arsenal in their own half get it across midfield momentarily. And a 50-50 ball brought down. Legends with it now. And there was a quick touch that time by Mackenzie Taylor. And then now toward the central. The Arsenal won by Legends now momentarily as they try to attack toward the attacking third. And they still have it. Legends still on that soccer ball into central now. And he pushed it out to the wide, but it was intercepted that time by Flores. Flores getting it over to Dana Garcia. And rather that was Megan Gibson, and on the near side, it goes out of play. Going to be a throw-in. Verdine touched it a little bit, and now chasing after it is Deonda. She couldn't get to it for the Arsenal, and now they have it at the central. They push it up toward the attacking third, and it's dispossessed, but they have it again, the Arsenal now with Bernal. And now on the ball is Taylor. Taylor pushes the ball into the 18-yard box, but the save is made. No problem for Semino. Paige Semino with a bounce, and Paige driving it up to central now. Partially deflected that time by Stacey Moran, and now goes over to Verdine. Verdine now with it. Verdine pushes it up. Finds a teammate there with plenty of time, and that's Megan Gibson. Gibson turns, looking for a teammate toward the 18-yard box there. Mackenzie Taylor was after the play. And now the near side coming after it is Taylor again, and it goes out. It'll be a throw-in for Legends now. Legends a touch that time by Mohammadi. Mohammadi getting it over to Michaela Flores. Flores' pass to her teammate, Dana Garcia. Garcia working out to the wide now and trying to get a teammate to run onto it. Has one in their own defensive half, but ran out of real estate on the far side touchline, and the Arsenal will throw it in. And now that ball pushed up to Taylor. Taylor in the corner, and it's going to be a goal kick. Either a goal kick or a throw-in from that side. It's going to be a throw-in. 0-0 your score. Amanda Cuchocho will take it. And actually there was a foul on the play, so it's going to be a free kick. Didn't catch that one. Now it's going to be a free kick for Legends out of their own defensive third. Basically right around their own 18-yard box. Let's see if they can push it upfield. Process an attack. Could not do it as it was intercepted by Bernal. And to the wide now. It's over to Gibson. Gibson on a soccer ball. Gibson marked heavily by Cuchocho that time. And it goes out of play. 0-0 your score. Here in the championship game. The USYS National Cup, the State National Cup. Greg G.K. Porter, happy to be with you for George Lander Video Sports Production in the 18-yard box, and a save is made by Semino. Semino saw a few players colliding there in the central of the box, but was able to get the nice roll and make the save before somebody else could touch it on the Arsenal. That ball goes out of play in a far side touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Legends. And so the Arsenal with the first real chance, maybe, of putting one in the back of the net. And now they're on their defensive front there that reduces the size of the field. They try to get a runner on the far side, but that ball had too much pace on it and flies out of play, and a far side touchline to throw it in. Does Legends. And Arsenal now with a touch toward the central now. Running onto it is Michaela Flores. Flores with a spade. Flores now down to central. Flores going to look to the wide. Going to switch it out to her teammate out there. And that is Bernal. Pass across the bottom of the goal! Go, 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 go! 1-0, and we'll have to check who scored that goal, but the Arsenal lead 1-0 here in the championship game. And sometimes, as they say in hockey, just get the puck on the net, whichever way possibly that you can. And in this case, they got that ball toward the net, and they got it in the net. 1-0, the Arsenal lead. And we'll try to get an update of who scored that goal for you, but it is 1-0 in favor of the Arsenal. That ball goes out of play now, and so defensively, Legends has to find a way to prevent another goal from going in, and then they've got to try to get some more offensive attack going in this match, the championship one, because they are down 1-0. And as they know themselves, they've won a game 1-0 here in the State National Cup. And that ball on the far side goes out of play. Arsenal, Clay Coyman, his squad leading now in the championship game. A guy who I actually announced for when we were in high school back in Ontario, California back in the 70s. I gave my age away. Down to Central, the Arsenal. His ball club with his soccer ball now. And now trying to process it on the near side. And they have a run. Stacy Moran. And intercepted though. But after it is Danae Verdine. Verdine and her teammate on the near side, Mackenzie Taylor. And it goes out of play. Legends FC now going to throw it in. And they get it into Mohammadi. And a pass toward the central, intercepted. And in the deep back, they're able to push it up. But the Fly Emirates on the jerseys of the Arsenal. As they throw it in, throwing it in is Armendariz. Hannah toward the central, just outside the 18-yard box. Nice step over there. And now here's Megan Gibson with it. Gibson trying to make a run, could not, dispossessed. And out of central, a collision and a foul. And that's going to go against Legends, and it'll be a free kick. As Danae Verdine went down on that play. And Danae is going to take the free kick. Well, no, she's going to give it up. Take that back. Stacy Moran is going to give it a ride. As Legends sets up their defensive front there around the 18-yard box. And a fake and a shot by Moran and a save. No problem that time for Semino. And Page drives it up to midfield. Gets a good kick, but they meet it right at midfield. A nice job by the Arsenal, and they push it back in the defensive half. Legends FC playing a lot of defense here in the first half. But again, I mentioned the word first half. It could change in the second half. We've seen it happen before. But in the first half, they are getting pressed to play defense a lot more than they would like. As coming out with a lot of steam is the Arsenal here in the first half. Guerrera on the near side. It goes out of play on the near side touchline. And it'll be a throw in for Legends. 1-0 Arsenal lead. And we got substitutions. And coming in is Michaela Flores. Flores coming in for Legends. And coming out of the contest was Mohammadi Aaliyah. And another player coming in now for Legends. And we will mention her name as he touches that soccer ball. Play on the near side now is Kulea Kelly now. And taking it away, there is Taylor toward the central. The defensive third, though, they're able to handle it, and they don't keep them. They keep them from going across midfield on the line drives. You're watching girls under 12 action, a championship game of the State National Cup 2009, the USYS. 1-0, the Arsenal lead. Right outside the center circle here in the first half of action. And the Arsenal now have a fresh player coming in. I believe number 2, Miranda Stiver, was the player that came in for the Legends. And we will mention any players that we miss as they touch that soccer ball. Here's a shot, a blast over the top of the net. Just took a blast that time, the Arsenal. And way up over the top of the net. And you see the different abilities even at this age. 2 goal teams here. And how they can strike that ball even at this age, which tells you a lot of things about these players in the championship game and where their future lies. As you see the Metrolink go by, it's going down to Central. Trying to get a train of keeping that ball going towards the net is Legends FC as they finally are in the attacking area. However, the Arsenal able to process it. However, Flores a touch, and now they have a service toward the top of the box. It's intercepted, and the Arsenal now still trying to protect that box into the corner. Legends trying to get something going here. Here's Taylor. Mackenzie Taylor with it, drops it off to her teammate. And now a nice touch, a nice ball on the near side. And they drive that ball across midfield. And Legends had pushed up and on the near side. Andrea Herbst comes in there and knocks that ball out of play as they were trying to get a good through ball to somebody. And in this first half, the Arsenal intercepting a lot of balls intended to go behind them in their own half of the field. And that has been a big key thing here in the first half. If the Legends could find a way to get their passes to their teammates, they might be able to get something working here in this game. But so far, they haven't been able to do that very well. Mackenzie Taylor throws it in, but it was illegal throw-in now. They're going to give it away to Legends. So Legends FC in their own defensive third will throw it in again. Trying to work upfield now. They are down 1-0. That ball winds up towards midfield, but intercepted right there. And a ball sent all the way down toward the defensive third of Legends, but they win it and push it all the way up to midfield. And trying to get a runner on the far side there is Legends. And that ball goes out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Arsenal now. Here's Taylor. Trying to get it, but it was touched there quickly by Zariah Silva, getting it to a teammate, and now on the wide as again another intercept. The Legends now have the play in their own half of the field, and now to give it up to Herbst. Herbst now on a soccer ball, and Drea Herbst trying to move forward with it, having a lot of hard time with it, and it's going to be a foul against Herbst. So it's going to be a free kick. But Herbst showing that she can play with a measure of athletic talent and strength and in midfield. In the center of the field, actually. Defensive third for the Legends. And now they have a free kick. Herbst has not been in this contest very long and already making her mark. But winning it right there, you see is Perea And Perea tried to make a move, fell down. There's Taylor on the outside. Taylor wins that soccer ball, left foots it, looking for Herbst, and it was intercepted. Taylor tried to get it back, but could not. And it is won over there by Giron. Or rather, that was not Giron, but that ball is knocked out, and it's going to be a throw-in. 1-0 your score here in the first half as we wind down the action here in the first half of play. And they've got a substitution, the Arsenal. Didn't see quite who came in there, but we'll mention him as they touch that soccer ball. Any substitutions? Here in this championship game in 2009 State National Cup. That ball on the outside now. And a throw in. Off the header. To the outside, and the Arsenal trying to win it, but Legends winning that soccer ball, and they have Stiver on the far side, and it was knocked out by the Arsenal. Throw in by Stiver and company, getting it over to Flores. Flores trying to make a move, and that ball goes out of play. Couldn't hold on to it, and so now it's going to be a throw in by the Arsenal in their own half of the field now. Off the 50-50 ball, the Arsenal winning it. Moran and driving that ball for a long ball, looking for a teammate, and that is Herbst. And Herbst trying to chase it down, trying to make a look for a mistake. She does, and Semino has to chase after it. Semino gets that soccer ball. Paige Semino had to chase after it as it was intercepted by Andrea Herbst, and she nearly was able to make a huge play and possess the soccer ball and put it in the back of the net, as off her line was Paige Semino. But back up the field now as we play on. In the defensive half of the Arsenal, they win it, and quickly they get a long ball looking for Herbst again. And she can't get it as it bounces up over a teammate on rushing. And that ball winds over towards the central now. And they want to switch it to the near side, do Legends, and see what they can do. Chasing after it now. Here's Kulea Kelly. Kelly under a lot of pressure, but driving it there is Gizmarian. And there is a foul. And it'll be a free kick. I just want it on my neck or anything, man. And that ball is pushed across. And the Arsenal pass the 18-yard box. And it is now going to be a goal kick as Paige Semino has it. The ball goes to the wide side, and coming in there to touch it quickly was Verdeen. Going to be a throw-in by Legends now. 1-0, they are down in this match. And their own half, just past the midfield line. Brought down, and for a second there, thought he might be pulling out a card, but it's just going to be a foul. And you're watching girls under 12 action here at the Ranch. City of San Juan Capistrano, Rancho Capistrano soccer fields. Greg G.K. Porter, happy to be with you, along with the creator of all of this, George Langevin Video Sports Productions. He's on a camera right now. And into the back with it there was Bernal, and could not get it to a teammate, so it's now going to be a throw-in. Throw-in on the far side, and let's see, we got substitutions coming in for Legends. And head coach Josh Hodges trying to find the mix that's going to work to keep the offensive pressure. And I will say here in the last 7 or 8 minutes, they've had a lot more offensive pressure going in this match than they have had in the opening number of minutes. And and falling down, but in their own half. And now on it is Perea, and it is going to be an offsides call. Offsides call and a free kick for the Arsenal. On the cloudy morning here in March, State National Cup 2009. The Arsenal leading 1-0. Going to take the free kick in their own defensive third, driving that ball toward midfield. And they have a player there, that's Argentieri. And Argentieri still trying to possess it. And it is knocked out by Argentieri. And it's going to be a throw-in for Legends. Legends now on the far sideline. Our side touchline, trying to get something going on the wings, trying to get it toward the central, or trying to get a cross or a pass toward that 18-yard box. They want to try to put some pressure on a keeper, Charlie Pruitt. As Charlie, for the most part, has not had any pressure in this contest. The Legends now toward the attacking third, but running onto it that time is Deonda to knock it out of play. But they gain more real estate. They can try to get it in the 18-yard box. The Legends down 1-0. Would love to try and tie this one up before the end of the first half. Knocked out that time by Bernal. Or no, it's kept in on the near side. Bernal now has it on the far side. Bernal, nice step over again. Bernal looking for a teammate. It has it up to Moran, and then she cannot possess it. It goes out of play. Legends will throw it in. Legends, and illegal throw in. So it's now going to be a turnover to the Arsenal in their own defensive third. And they will try and get it out of their own half of the field. Try to get some offense going, process an attack. On it is Deonda momentarily. And there was a touch also by Verdine. But they are going backwards in their own defensive third. As Legends, a shot now, and this one will be awry of the near post. But they did get a shot close to Charlie Pruitt. And Charlie has it. Bring that soccer ball up for a goal kick. Well, their team leading 1-0. Boy, we've already seen the Metrolink go by. Maybe we might see the Amtrak go by before it's all said and done in this morning match of the State National Cup for 209. Legends FC on the near side with having problems there because Herbst is standing her ground. And now up to Stiver. Stiver in the central, pushes it out to the wide, but intercepted. That ball didn't have enough pace on it that time. I believe it was Dana Garcia she was looking for and didn't quite get it to her. And it was intercepted, now pushed up to midfield. And there was a touch there by Herbst again, and then a deflection, and now again in their own half of the field. Legends FC has played with an offensive mindset more than they have in the entire game now. Continuing to possess the soccer ball, the one with the geometric designs, in the defensive half of the Arsenal. The game that's the most famous one in the entire planet. And their own half of the field trying to push that ball up as a foul against Legends, and they'll have that opportunity with a free kick as they've been driving those free kicks. Any strike has been one with a lot of velocity and a lot of directions in this match. That's why they have a 1-0 score. And Stacy Moran still trying to get it and dispossessed. However, on it now is Bernal. And we have a whistle, and it's going to be a foul against the Arsenal. So it'll be a free kick again for Legends, and but this time they're in their own half of the field. Actually, a throw-in. It went out of play on a far side touchline. My bad. And Silva on it, momentarily dispossessed as the Arsenal have it. And they want to switch it to the near side, looking for Herbst, but she won't be able to get it as Legends has it now. And that is Gazmarian on a nice play, stopping that soccer ball, dropping it back to her teammate, and now pushing it up the near side. As on that soccer ball, Granados was fouled. Adrian Granados trying to make her turn, and it now will be for Legends a free kick, and it's going to be either Granados. They may have a few players that try to confuse the Arsenal. Not with a lot of time left in this first half to try to put one in the back of the net. Maybe might want to try to make the best out of this free kick, as it is directly to Pruitt, and she makes the save. Beautiful that time, right to Pruitt. And nobody able to redirect it though, and if you're Arsenal, you like that, because Pruitt saw that one all the way. Amenderes to the outside to Megan Gibson, and that ball is blocked just outside the box. Now it's over to Moran, and they drop it back. They give it over to Bernal. Bernal still on the soccer ball. Bernal switches. Bernal changes direction. Bernal still trying to possess it, but it's taken away. And Bernal possessing time off the clock. And when you lead 1-0, that is an advantage, even if it is in the first half. Tightly contested match. Two great teams here in the championship. And it's girls under 12 early match here. The championship one, though, for the tournament of the State National Cup. And that ball winds onto the foot of Cerna. Heidi Cerna now wants to drive it, switch it on the near side now, and look for another touch. And it was a quick touch that time by Granados. Adrian Granados. Heidi Cerna, the throw-in. Cerna looked for her teammate. She didn't get to it, and it winds on a foot of Megan Gibson. Gibson with time and space. Gibson now directs it toward the central now. Has a teammate. Beautiful pass to herself. Myra Palau Bernal, and Bernal still on the soccer ball. Bernal is fouled, and it'll be a free kick. Bernal is showing the soccer skills in the center of the field for the Arsenal. Going to be a free kick as they lead 1-0. Couple of minutes left in the first half, unofficially in our time. And Madison Stark into the box, but it's headed out as they stand tall back in their own 18-yard box. Sandwich, but getting after it that time is Danae Verdeen. Verdeen still staying after it. Verdeen, another touch. Winds onto the foot of Stacy Moran. Moran, and now they're looking for Taylor, but they couldn't quite get it. But here's Verdeen on the intercept. Verdeen, and now it goes over to Deonda. Deonda toward the central. Deonda now can't get to it. Having trouble there. Stivers standing tall. However, now it winds up on the foot of Moran. And it goes toward the 18-yard box now as they're outside the box. The Arsenal now. And as they made substitutions now, they seem to be touching that soccer ball a lot more. Possessing it now in the attacking area. As now it goes onto the foot of Deonda. And it goes over to Moran, Stacy Moran, and she goes down, but that ball is on the far side, and it's struck by Garcia. Garcia pushes it up over midfield, and let's see, it was probably a foul on that play, as it looks like. We got substitutions also. Tough to see them here this morning, but we will mention them as they touch that soccer ball. That substitution was for the Legends FC. That ball is knocked out of play here at the ranch. City of San Juan Capistrano up the 5 freeway. Quite a ways, but not too far from San Diego where we reside. Glad to be up in this area. Orange County again. Been about a year for myself. And that ball toward the 18-yard box. And now into Central, winning it, the Arsenal, but they stiffen up, do Legends, at the top of the box, and they send it all the way back to midfield now. But they reduce the size of the field to the Arsenal, and now they have to retreat back. Here's Stiber. Stiber's going after it. Dana Garcia has it. Garcia now, and that's the end of the first half. And the Fly Emirates, the Arsenal lead 1-0 at halftime. It is girls under 12 championship match at a State Cup National. Stick with us. You'll see what the coaches are saying to their players, and then we'll be right back with the championship match second half. All right, match set to get underway here in the second half. The championship one of the girls under 12, the State Cup National. And I'm Greg G.K. Porter for George Langevin Video Sports Productions, along with George Langevin on the camera. What a treat today for that. And in their own defensive half, as the Arsenal are going from left to right on your picture screen, right to left, the Legends FC down 1-0. The score was by Myra Palau Bernal for the Arsenal in the first half, and that was the only goal for either team. And right there, you have a try on a 50-50, and it is a foul against the Arsenal. So Legends now got to go a whole half to work with. Mohamedi, Leah going to take it. Into the 18-yard box, and the save is made. Save made by Pruitt. Keeper change for the Legends FC, and that's Jacqueline Rich. Rich now is out there playing as the second half keeper. Remember, Paige Simino is naturally number 16, so you may see her out there on the field of action. We'll see. Into the 18-yard box, and that ball goes past the line, the goal line, and we'll have our first CK of this match. We went a whole half, and this premier abilities of both teams, premier type action without a CK. It's been a long time since that's happened. And now we have our first CK here into the second half. The Arsenal now trying to put another goal toward the box. The 6-yard box brought out toward the top of the box. However, still on it. Here's Taylor, top of the net. Mackenzie Taylor taking a blast, and a gust of wind right after that. So maybe the wind carried that one over the top of the net. That one, if it would have went a little bit more on a trajectory downward, there's no chance for the keeper to defend that one, because that had a lot of steam on it. It would have went in the back of the net. But they didn't get it that time. Here's Moran. Moran looking for Taylor and her teammates in the box now. And coming out with it, though, on a nice job that time, is Kayla Morrison to knock it out of play. And now on that soccer ball, Bernal pushing it to the far side, and that's Amenderes. Amenderes trying to get to it, not. And so now it'll be a goal kick in front of Jacqueline Rich. 1-0 the score. The Arsenal lead in this match. Then a lot of time here in the second half for Legends. Mackenzie Taylor. And now on it is Megan Gibson. And it's over to Stacy Moran. Directing that ball on a cross to a teammate, but intercepted by Legends now. Trying to bring it up out of their own half of the field. And that ball is all the way down the near side. Looking for a pass that time to Michaela Flores. And had too much pace on it. However, it's thrown in. Dana Garcia with a touch. Dana Garcia now. Garcia on that soccer ball, directs it toward the top of the box. Looking for a player to run onto it, could not, as it was intercepted. Intercepted that time by Deonda, and Deonda pushes it to her teammate to the wide, and now on a long ball, looking for Gibson, and it's knocked out of play by Legends. 1-0, the Arsenal lead here in the early moments of the second half. The Arsenal now got it back in an attacking area. Attacking third. Trying to possess it, get a process and attack. We're in and around that 18-yard box. And they have a blast, and that ball goes past the goal line. And out of play. Jacqueline Rich. The ball with yellow and black. Geometric designs, the world's greatest sport. Football, known in most countries. Soccer in this country. We have another sport named football. A 50-50 ball. And that ball is brought down and then one toward the midfield stripe, but backing up was the Arsenal, and they push it back the other direction now and trying to win it again. And that's Guerrera. And she couldn't possess it in the field of play, so Legends now going to throw it in from the far side touchline and try to get a runner onto it. Couldn't do it in the central. And now with it is Bernal. And on the near side, Legends FC in their own half. Push it across midfield. And midfield is still kept in and it goes out of play. Legends FC will throw it in. The skill of these players in this match, the championship one. Very understanding why they are in this championship game. Both have played well defensively. Both have tried to find an offensive quotient in this match to try to make things happen. Tough to do, though, when the other team is very good defensively. And that ball now on the near side. Touching it there is Bernal. And an intercept and pushed back up toward the midfield. And a player going down at time, and that's Michaela Flores. And so it's going to be a foul with a free kick in that area at the spot, as they do it in soccer. Amanda Cuchocho, the defender, will take it. Which way will Amanda go with that soccer ball? Cuchocho driving it on a bending ball down the central, off of the bounce, and oh! It goes just wide in the 18-yard box. The Arsenal win it and push it upfield. Cuchocho again toward the box, off of a bounce now, looking for a teammate, and that's Guzmarian. And off another bounce in the box. 50-50 ball, and let's see.
Oh, come
Do we have a offsides call? And we do. Charlie Pruitt sets it up. And Pruitt will go off to her right for Bernal. Bernal has it now. Bernal was marked there by Dana Garcia. And now that ball goes over to Cochocho. Cochocho still trying to possess the soccer ball. Dispossessed, but still around it now. Cochocho trying to continue on with it, but she was dispossessed that time by Megan Gibson. Nice play. Pushing it out to the wide to Bernal. Bernal on the run. Bernal on her run, and a beautiful pass across the mouth. And no goal that time, but a beautiful pass that time across the mouth of the 6-yard box. She had a runner there, but she just couldn't quite get to the soccer ball as she was being marked heavily that time. And if she does touch it, could have directed it right into the back of the net. Jacqueline Rich came off her line to try to make the play. But that was a beautiful play that time, a good run and a good pass. And just a little bit off on the pace of that ball, and it ended up being an awry play. And Cochocho driving it upfield now. Stacy Moran winning it as they bring it down, but the Legends has it, and it goes out of play. I believe that is Hannah Armendariz. Armendariz is going to throw it in for the Arsenal. They lead 1-0, trying to add another goal. Quickly touched there by Mackenzie Taylor. Now out to the wide, and it's going to be a throw-in as it was touched out by the Arsenal. So Legends now going to throw it in their own half of the field, their own defensive third to be exact. And now you're going to have a foul and a free kick. The defensive third trying to get it upfield, see what they can do. Down 1-0. Pushing that ball, and it's intercepted. Taylor there, but they win it. And on a pass toward the, on a diagonal pass, it was intercepted momentarily. Coming into the play is Mohamed, and then it goes back in their own half of the field. Legends, and now Megan Gibson with it. Gibson on the soccer ball. Gibson showing her speed. Gibson on the wide, trying to get a through ball toward the central, and passes it back. And now they have a strike toward the central now, and it goes past the goal line. And there's the Amtrak. And we see both trains that go by here now in this match. The 1-0 match of the State Cup National. Substitutions on the far side. And coming out now is Mackenzie Taylor. She's going to get a breather. They're going to bring Andrea Herbst in again and another player in. So they actually had two players come out. And we'll mention that other player as she touched that soccer ball. And it's central now. Here's Stacy Moran. Moran being marked heavily. Moran drops it off. Drops it off to her teammate Deanda. Deanda getting a return pass from Verdine. And now down to central on the near side. Dana Garcia trying to get to it. It goes out of play on the near side touchline. This is going to be Bernal. Bernal. And she is awry at the back of the net there on a try. 1-0 your score. And it's girls under 12. And the championship match, and we have a substitution. Will we have one or will we have two? Just one, and we'll see who it is. We do know that Dana Garcia comes out of the match. Brianna Gazmarian is in now. Brianna playing in a wing position. On it now is Bernal. Dropping it back. On the nearest side. With it is Deanda. Renee DeYonda, and then out winds on the foot of Stacy Moran. She wants to work outside to Argentieri. Argentieri takes a shot and a save as Rich goes down to her knees and makes a save. Jacqueline Rich pushes it upfield now. Mohammadi looking for it, but it had way too much pace on it. And Danae Verdine gets it in. Moran on the near side. Right, chasing after it is Bernal. Keeps it in. And nobody there but the black and the yellow. And the Legends now has the soccer ball with Miranda Stiver trying to make a move here. And that ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Madison Stark will throw it in. Team administrators, Michelle Stark is her mother. And it looks like Legends is going to get another fresh player into the match. Leah Mohammadi coming out of the contest. Going to throw it in. Stark throwing it in. And it goes out of play now. And that ball off to Karam. Guerrera now, Tiffany Guerrera down to central, and she was looking for her teammate Herbst. Had too much pace on it that time for Andrea. Would have been a great play if she slowed it down a little bit. And getting on over there is Guzmarian, and now on to Bernal, and Bernal just gave it away now. Stacy Moran in the area trying to get to it, cannot. Legends pushing it up the field. Looking for somebody to possess it across midfield, could not. It goes back into their own half of the field, but then they push it across midfield. Now out to the Y. Up in the air that time was Hannah Amenderes. Beautiful play. And a throw-in, though, for Legends. Off the header now to Verdine. Verdine trying to find somebody. She does get a touch there by her teammate. But here's Cuchocho. Drives it just right at Charlie Pruitt. And Pruitt able to make the save. Cuchocho would have liked to have had a player there, but nobody was there. And as I mentioned in the first half, a lot of intercepts were being had by the Arsenal, and that has not happened after the early moments of the game, and both teams able to find their players for the most part. Herbst trying to get to that one, but retreating back nicely that time was Kayla Morrison. Morrison doing a fine job of getting to that soccer ball before Herbst could. Would have been a problem if Herbst, she's got speed. And now on the far side, battling after it is Natalie Evans. Evans was trying to get to it and possess it. It was knocked out by Arsenal, so they get to throw in. And it goes out of play. And it'll be a throw in for Legends. Legends on the far side, from the far side touchline, trying to get a runner onto it. And it's going to be a foul and a free kick right outside the 18-yard box. So now Legends FC with a big opportunity here. Legends want to try to tie this matchup. They're down 1-0. Let's see how they bend this soccer ball. Able to do it at this age and this skill level. Andrea Herbst is closest to that soccer ball for Arsenal. And now here is the try on a bending ball. It turns out to be a shot at the goal outside by Pruitt. Oh, what a shot that time. Right at the keeper. I believe it was Peyton Perea who took that blast. And Charlie Pruitt had to make a great save. keeps it a 1-0 ball game, and here's Stacy Moran. Moran now. Moran going to center it and up over the net. Had a player in the 18-yard box at the top, and she just deposited way too high for a chance at a goal that time for the Arsenal to take a 2-0 lead. That was Nicole Argentieri. She would have loved to have that try again. She didn't waste a lot of time, but the deflection of that soccer ball way too high over the net. Moran. And going to switch it to the near side. Going to work with Bernal. Bernal has a defender there for Legends. Bernal for the Arsenal draws it back. Has a player to run onto it, Madison Stark. And Stark's pass intercepted and brought back out. Verdine running after it. And it goes out of play. However, it was touched out by Legends now. And Stark will throw it in, and then Legends is now going to get. And Coach Josh Hodges is going to get a fresh player in.
24,
and he wants to bring out Zariah Silva, and let's see who comes in. As it is thrown in on the near side. Into the contest now is Dana Garcia again. And into the corner. Cuchocho trying to make a move, and it is a foul. A foul against the Arsenal. So the Arsenal in their own defensive third. Getting it up to Guzmarian, and let's see. And that ball goes out of play now. And it is a foul, though, so it's going to be a free kick now. Myra Palau, Bernal is going to have it for the Arsenal. An opportunity about 10 to 12 yards outside the 18-yard box. Bernal, a bending ball, trying to get Moran to win it, but she couldn't. Intercepted by Legends in their own box, and they try to push it out, and they do. Down at Central as they get a runner onto it. And that time, that runner was Kayla Morris had a collision there. And Verdine going down and up to the wide, and that ball goes out of play. Remember, Legends is a team, they've done overtime. They've done PKs. They're not afraid of it. Down 1-0, the throw in. But they have to get a goal in order to have that opportunity. Into Central now, the 50-50 ball. Morrison brought down, and a foul against the Arsenal. And it'll be a free kick. Coming over to it is Amanda Cuchocho, but will she take it? Charlie Pruitt sizing up the scenario, trying to make sure she can see the soccer ball. Here in the championship game in the State Cup National 2009. Amanda Cuchocho with a free kick. And she bends it into the box and almost got a chance that time by Kayla Morrison, but it was just over her head. And Pruitt able to make the save. Morrison almost was able to bring that ball down, and if she does, she'll beat the keeper, and it would have been a tie game. But go back, they go the other way on a counterattack, and running it down is Herbst, and it's going to be a CK as the Arsenal now will have a corner kick. Beautiful long ball, and Herbst running toward that 18-yard box. The Arsenal now will have a corner kick, and it's Stacy Moran. Couldn't retreat fast enough. The Legends now, and now they give up to CK. Always dangerous. The big offensive play, the set piece here, and a bending ball in the 6-yard box. They bring it down. They have a touch again, and coming out with it is Rich. Jacqueline Rich found that ball. They tried to get another touch, but the player fell down in the 6-yard box. And little bit of fortune that time for Legends. And they go back up the field now. Great soccer match here at the Rancho Capistrano soccer fields. Greg GK Porter, along with George Lamb Video Sports Production. George on the camera. That ball in your own defensive half now. Here's Morrison now. Morrison off the foot of an Arsenal player, but winning it is Herbst. Herbst now on a soccer ball, weaving. Herbst trying to go down the 18-yard box, but it's blocked. And Legends has it now. And that ball goes over to Bernal. Bernal on a soccer ball. Bernal switching it, but it was intercepted into space. One now by Giron. Or rather, take that back. That was Granados. And then a ball now headed toward the defensive third now. As on it now is Taylor. But into space, coming on to it there is Stiver. And it is knocked out of play. And do we have a foul, or is it going to, no, it's going to be a goal kick. It went past the goal line. And Pruitt setting it up. I believe it's Stark that's going to take it as they have substitutions. Remember, we'll mention them as they touch the soccer ball. The numbers on Legends are kind of tough to read a little bit. So, you know, we apologize for that one. Picking up numbers and stuff. A lot easier for that on that white on red. Okay, now, as the Arsenal getting a fresh player in. And I believe that was Tiffany Guerrera. And GU12 was trying to get it. Their teammate is on it. That time Morrison. And they win it. Legends. And a foul. And the central ref says play on now. And with it is Stacey Moran. Moran gets it off to Bernal. Bernal on the run outside the box. Bernal still on it. A good tackle that time by Kayla Morrison into space. Beautiful defensive play as Bernal had a head of steam on it. And she was trying to get into that 18-yard box, trying to get across, but Kayla Morrison says, I'll have none of that. I'm going to dispossess you right now. And she did so. Big play for Legends. And now they have a goal kick. On it now. GU12 bringing it, trying to get it out of her own defensive third. Kayla Morrison up in the air, and that was knocked by Stacey Moran. And a 50-50 ball, and it goes out of play on the far side touchline. It'll be a throw-in. 1-0 Legends is behind to the Arsenal here in this championship match at the Ranch. Arsenal gonna throw it in. Try to get into the attacking third now. Stacey Moran, a strike of it. Get it over to Verdine. Verdine brings it down nicely. Verdine with a soccer ball. Danae want to switch it to the near side. She has a teammate there. A nice job by Bernal, but nobody was there. It was a nice heel pass, a nice idea, but nobody was there. It's intercepted, brought back up to midfield now. Here's the Legends now. Legends won the soccer ball. Here's Mohammadi, and she is routed off the soccer ball that time. Nicely done by the Arsenal. In the central. And they have a player there. That's Perea, and getting it over out to the wide now as Herbst is marking heavily on Cerna, I believe it is. Heidi Cerna to the wide, and Herbst wins it and drives it all the way upfield, but she was out of, it goes out of play at a far side touchline. And it is now going to be a throw-in. Throw-in for Legends. We are working our way at least midway through the second half. But a great action of a game here in the Championship 1, a State Cup National.
3 minutes to go.
2009, and we're beyond that. The game has gone further than I said halfway through the second half. There's only a few minutes left in the game. Maybe I was feeling it and wanted to tell myself otherwise. So, Legends needs to try and see what they can do here. The urgency is on as they kick it out of play to retreat back and play defense in their own half. Mackenzie Taylor. And they have it again, the Arsenal now. And every time it goes out, they run time off that clock. It goes in their favor. Legends has to keep the ball in the defensive half to the Arsenal now. And they win it. on the far side, looking for Stiver, and she can't get to it. Push back up the field now. The Arsenal winning the soccer ball. However, here's Legends again in the center circle. They try to switch it to this side, and a quick touch by Gasmarian. But she drops it back to Cuchocho, who drives it toward the 18-yard box now. Outside the box, and Pruitt makes the save. Pruitt able to find it after the deflection. And nice job off her line. And that ball. Midfield, it goes out to the wide. And it'll be a throw-in from their own half of the field, their own defensive third. Got substitutions. Clay Koyman trying to make sure he gets this one, the championship one. Josh Hodges doing the same. Hodges is ball club down by 1. Trying to get an equalizer here. Pushing it up the field now. Out to the wides. Raya Silva. They get another touch, but they're going to be retreating. And they throw it in to Stiver, looking for Stiver. Miranda Stiver, but she can't get to it. As a nice job done by Renee Deanda of being tough into space and knocking that ball out of play. However, Amanda Cuchocho with nearly about a minute left to play in the match. On a header in the box now. They want to get another strike. And coming out for it. And the save is made that time by Pruitt. Pruitt finding it, that ball bouncing around in the 18-yard box, but she finds it. And going back down the other way. Retreating Legends now. As Mackenzie Taylor, they don't want to do that. They want to get another chance at it. And running back deeply in her own defensive third is Morrison. Morrison knocks it out of play. And now they have to wait for the Arsenal to throw it in. Precious time running off the clock. We got the unofficial time. But the center ref will be looking at his watch soon. And coming in is a fresh player, Andrea Herbst. Clay Koyman playing the positional game here. Anything to try to keep that ball going in the right direction. The throw-in for Legends now. And a strike now toward the central, but coming up there that time is Stark doing a fine job. And then it goes all the way down past the goal. And that is really going to work against Legends. They've got to get it going here with a goal kick. Center ref knows what he needs to do soon, and he's on top of it. Can the Arsenal hang on? The 1-goal championship win. Can they do it? Or can Legends tie this one up? Herbst, they're not in a hurry. Looking for somebody to throw to. They know that all they have to do is waste time on a clock. They want to keep going forward to see if they can put another one in, but at the same time, it hurts Legends. In their own defensive third, Herbst, again, who's been tough in this match. Chocho trying to do her best. They handle Herbst and could not as that ball goes past the goal line. But in a way, maybe they can get a good pass going here as it went past the goal line off of Herbst. Rich setting it up. Josh Hodges looking for the big play here. Cuchocho, and that's the end of the championship match.
Arsenal!
With the Arsenal winning it 1-0. Great match played by both teams in the girls under 12 this morning. And we hope you enjoyed all the action here at the Rancho Capistrano soccer fields. The red and white of the Fly Emirates Arsenal winning the championship and going to the Far East Regionals as Far West Regionals. Get my directions straight. And I believe it's a Region 4. And they will take on other teams across the Western United States But a great match played by Legends FC, and they just could not do anything about that goal that was put in the first half against them in the back of the net. Stick with us. We will have interviews from the coaches and the players who played in this game, and we'll be back in just a moment here at the ranch.
Girls, look this way. Girls, look this way.
First of all, on behalf of Cal South and the State Cup Committee, we want to, first of all, thank everyone associated with Legends FC and Arsenal FC for their support of the National Cup tournament over these last 4 to 5 weeks. It is a very prestigious tournament, and it says a lot about both these two teams to be able to sit here today as the two teams that played in the championship game for Girls 12 National Cup. So, on behalf of Cal South, again, thanks everybody associated with these two teams for their support and cooperation during the tournament. Second of all, we want to congratulate both Legends FC and Arsenal for playing today in the championship game. Again, it is a tremendous accomplishment to be able to be here today. It says a lot about the two clubs, about the players, parents, and I know from Josh's standpoint, and ladies, for both teams, everybody standing around here today, there are no losers today. Everybody is a winner. And we want to congratulate both of you. Josh?
I'd also like to thank Cal South. We know it's a difficult job you guys have to do to manage all these teams and the rain and the different venues and stuff like that, and so we appreciate this opportunity. Thank you guys for putting on a good event and keeping the history going. So thank you guys to Cal South. Congratulations to Arsenal. Okay, you guys have had a ton of success this year. Okay, you're a very competitive team. You know, you guys work hard out there. You're great at ball winning. Okay, you worked hard in the game today. So congratulations on the National Cup Championship. Okay. Congratulations to Coach Clay too. On behalf of Legends, just want to start out by thanking the parents for working hard this year and being committed and giving our kids the opportunity to be here today. Thank you guys. We started the tournament, and our first game was if we would have gone off of our first game, I would have never thought we would have been here. Okay, but we had a week to regroup, and you guys really worked hard and made sacrifices and were committed and really raised your level at the right time of year. So great job, Legends. We've talked about striving to be the best, and I think this was a step towards that, this National Cup. I'm really proud of the way that you guys play soccer and try and connect passes and work hard for each other. So one more time, good job, Legends. Also, I'd like to just thank God as well for the opportunity for us to be here, and we've had some interesting things happen during the year, just with being a little bit short-handed, somebody getting flown out to the hospital in LA from Lancaster. It's just been we've continued to learn and grow through a different experience, and appreciate God being there by our side. Okay. right, guys, I will call you up one at a time, and we got it. We're gonna over here. Better background. Okay. You got to pose for a picture too. All right, Miranda Stiver, come on up. Is Brian here? Is Brian Stiver here? No? He was? Okay.
Way to not be in the hospital.
Heidi Cerna, come on up. Oh, sorry.
You got a coach, you got a picture.
Zariah, come on up. Leah, come on up. No funny faces. Michaela, come on up. Adrian, come on up. Kayla, come on up. Kalea, come on up. Almost as tall as me. Peyton, come on up. Jackie, come on up. Hugh, coming up. Natalie, come on up. You guys sit here.
Oh.
Brianna, come on up. Dana, come on up. And Paige, come on up. And Brian, come on up. Brian, thank you for managing. All right, guys. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job.
Good job. Yeah, nice one. AJ, do you have a problem? No. Ow.
Excuse me. On behalf of Cal South and State Cup Committee, we want to present the Girls U12 National Cup finalist to Legends FC. Ladies, congratulations. You have passed. You've jumped over the first hurdle. This is not an easy task. The competition in Cal South is probably the best in any state. Clay's well aware of that. And your next hurdle is regionals in Lancaster, California. Okay? I know that everybody associated with the club, your team, will get you amply prepared for 6 games in 7 days. and I know that you guys will do very, very well. Very well. Okay? So, nothing less than another trophy, ladies.
There you go.
All right? Again, congratulations. Wayne?
Again, first and foremost, Cal South has been tremendous. Obviously, Josh hit it as well. Between the rains, change of venues, I mean, everything that they've done. The fields here are beautiful. You guys have done a great job. So again, Cal South, great stuff. Legends, you guys are amazing. One of the most technical teams that we play against. And I think in this past year, we played 5 times. Games were 1-0, 1-0. You guys killed us in Vegas, 3-0. I think that kind of lit the fire a little bit for us to get a little bit more prepared for other games. But you guys are extremely technical, one of the best playing soccer teams in the state of California. And like you said, I mean, soccer in California is the best in the nation. The Gold League in California, the Premier League in California is tops in the nation without a doubt. And I think we had 2 of the best teams in the nation playing on the field today. So congratulations, great job, you guys. Wow, you guys have done just about everything, and I could not be more proud. I've had chills pretty much this last week. The games that we played in the quarters and the semis were phenomenal. I thought today you guys played exceptional soccer. Very few mistakes in the entire field. Really trying to play under extreme pressure, give and goes, just really trying to play the beautiful sport of soccer. And I just couldn't be more proud. Parents, thank you so much for the triple practices, the extra time at 8 o'clock when it's freezing. We're doing PKs. Come on, you guys, give me 10 more minutes so we can finish this up. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. Changes of venue, going indoor, going outdoor, different fields. I mean, the rain's really put a hamper on everything, but you guys stepped up to the plate, and I want to thank you. You guys have been absolutely super supportive this entire year. So thank you very much. Stacy and Nikki, come on up, please. You guys can call out the names. Stacy, why don't you call them?
No.
No, you call them now. You hold there.
Madison.
Ready? Dynamite. Oh.
Not funny.
Alley Cat. Alley Cat. One day she's going to be taller than me. I know it. Myra. Golazo. Big Mac. Big Mac attack. Ariel. Tiffany. Terrible. Andrea. Latte, super latte. Rachel. Danae. Dynamite game. One of the best all year. One of the best all year. Hey, Jake. Hannah. Nice to see us. Sweet, no? Renee.
Alyssa, you know what I'm saying?
Michelle, super manager. done. You guys, thank you so much. Great stuff. Josh, great stuff, man. Hey, best of luck in
Ladies, ladies, ladies. We got some things to do. Okay? For both teams. All right, first of all, on behalf of Cal South, Nike being the sponsor of the state association, we want to give a Nike game ball to Clay, who he can do as he sees fit.
Thank you.
Okay, now, I mentioned this before, and I'm going to remind you, it's the first one. All right, ladies? But on behalf of Cal South and the State Cup Committee, we want to present the Girls 12 National Cup Champion Trophy to Arsenal FC.
Craig G.K. Porter back here at the ranch, the Rancho Capistrano soccer fields with the Legends FC Football Club. They played a great match. They're finalists. They do get the hardware for all their hard work during this State Cup National Tournament for 2009. And here is the players that are on that team. You are?
I'm Michaela Flores, and I play up top as forward, and I'm number 6. And I think we definitely deserve to make it this far, and that we've worked hard the whole National Cup. So.
Great job. Anything else you want to say about your teammates through this whole tournament and this match in particular?
They're all great players, and unfortunately one of our players got hurt and had to get rowed in a helicopter. So.
And what was her name?
Miranda Stiver, number 2.
Okay.
I'm right here.
But she's back though.
Yeah, she's back.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pass it on to the next player, and you guys just kind of pass it on to each other, would you? And you are?
My name's Peyton Perea, and I play center mid, defensive mid, and I'm number 14. Being here was probably one of my greatest experiences. You know, I never thought I could be on such a great team and make it to the finals, the National Cup. And these girls are probably one of the best players I've ever played with, you know, and, you know, I've always had support from my family, from my team, and it's just been really fun being here.
Hi, I'm Miranda. I'm number 2. I played forward. Today was really fun, and it was a great experience because I got hurt last weekend, and I didn't think last weekend when we were playing Real SoCal, and I got taken up in a helicopter and went to Children's Hospital. I stayed there for 4 days. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and they said I could play. So I was really excited, but I really wanted to win because I wanted to prove to everybody here that I could do it. And even though we lost, this team means everything to me, and even though we lost, we're still a family. So
you played great though.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Kayla. I'm number 20. I play sweeper. This was a great experience. Never thought I'd get this far, but this team's one of the best teams I've played with, and I've really enjoyed it.
Hey, you forgot to say Josh is you're the best coach you've ever had.
Josh is the best coach I've ever had. Do I have to say it too? Okay.
That's good right there.
Hi, my name's Amanda Kichocho, but they don't really call me Amanda, they call me Q. I play left defender, and I think this team is one of the best teams in Cal South, and we really deserve to be here. And we made it this far for Miranda so she can play and she can have a good time.
Don't forget your numbers, girl.
Oh, I'm number 3.
Hi, my name is Dana Garcia. I'm number 7, and I play left mid. And I think we really deserve to be here. And in honor of Miranda, we wore gold tape. And I'm glad we made it this far. And I know our team really deserved it. Hi, my name is Paige Semino. I'm number 16. I play keeper or right mid. We really deserve to win, but you know, we get a chance, but we don't all make it.
Hi, my name is Heidi Cerna. I'm number 9. I play right defense.
Everybody did really well. Good job, everybody. We all wore gold tape for Miranda Stiver, and I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
My name's Kalea Kelly. I'm number 19. I played forward today, and we really deserve to be here. We worked really hard all season since I've been here. And we did really good today, and we deserve to be here.
All right.
Hi, my name is Liam. I'm trying to be serious. Hello, my name is Liam Mohammadi, and I'm number 10, and I play attacking mid. And it was a great experience to be in the finals of nationals, and we definitely deserve to get this far.
Show that trophy.
Yes, working. It's heavy.
Hi, my name is Jackie Rich and I play keeper, number 23. I'm proud that we made it this far out of all the teams that wanted to be here, and we were here, and everyone does great, and it's the best feeling ever.
Hi, I'm Natalie Evans. I'm number 18 and I play up top, forward, or left midfield. I think our whole team is talented and we do deserve to be here, and I think we're all think that Miranda's fine or good, that she was able to play with us today and give out her effort, and I think we deserve to be here. Thank you. Oh, and Josh is a good coach. Best coach.
Hi, I'm Brianna Gazmarian. I play right mid. I'm number 4, and as all the girls have said, I do think that we deserve to be here and that we all have different talents. And I would just like to thank Josh for taking his time and effort out of all the other stuff he does and putting it towards making us get here. And I would also like to thank the parents.
Supporting us.
Hi, my name's Adrian Granados. I'm number 8. I played forward today, and I'm really happy to be here. It's one of the greatest experiences in my life, and I really hope I'm here again. And I thought we all did really well. Even though we didn't win, I thought we did really good in the results for this year. Hi, my name is Raya Silva. I play stopper. I'm number 24. It was a good experience this week. Congratulations, Arsenal, for winning, going all the way. I hope we come here next year and do it again. This time we beat Arsenal, though.
Greg Porter with Josh Hodges. Josh, talk about this whole experience. You already talked about it to their team and everybody in front of the presentation of the trophies. Talk about this whole experience.
Well, like the kids were saying earlier, it just was it was good to get to the finals. From the beginning of the season, we talked about learning through the year and being prepared to play our best soccer at nationals, and I think the girls did it. I'm just really impressed with the path that we took to get here. Our bracket play was tough. Round of 16 was tough. Every team that we went across was a good team. So we were working hard and trying our best to be successful. So.
And that's true. You know, beating the Surf in that great game was a great challenge and a great feat. And that's one of the things I mentioned in this match, that, you know, even though you were down 1-0, there was still a chance in the second half that you could not only tie it but win this match.
Yeah, we were hoping. Late in the game, we had Michaela cross the ball in, and of course, from our perspective, looked like it deflected one of the players' arms to keep it going from across the goal, and trying to get a penalty kick out of it, but didn't go our way. So, but I would also like to say that my players are the best players that I coach. Okay, good job, guys. And what's that? Well, this is my only interview. No, hey, great job to the girls. They were committed from the start of the season till the finish and worked hard and definitely deserve this opportunity.
Parents been fantastic, right?
Parents are world class, first class. This is so far. This is the first team I've had. I've gone through the whole year and not had any problems. So thank you for that.
All right, so where do you guys go from here? Another tournament and start all over again? What happens?
Yeah, probably the kids deserve a little bit of time off, but once that happens, then we'll get going again for next year.
All righty.
Thank you.
Okay, possibly Surf Cup next?
Surf Cup for sure.
Okay, all right. Then we'll,
Tournament that matters, right?
then we'll see you guys at a Surf Cup. Greg G.K. Porter back here with the champions of the USYS State Cup National, the Arsenal, and some of the players here. And well, I'm going to give them the microphone and let them talk about their championship experience here. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Renee. I'm number 15 and I play stopper. My last name is Deanda. And this was a very exciting experience coming here. Well, I thought that we would win, but I never thought we'd come this far. And thank you for this opportunity.
Hi, my name is Hannah Armendariz. I'm number 6. I play forward or left mid. It's been a great honor to play with our Arsenal team, and the experience coming all the way here, it feels great.
Hi, my name is AJ. My full name is Adriana Jerome, but they call me AJ, and I play stopper, and I'm number 8. And it's been a great opportunity to play on this team. I knew that we were gonna get this far because I have faith in my teammates, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Madison Stark. I'm number 14 and I play right defense. And today was a really fun game. I had a lot of fun, and the road to this has been very exciting, kind of nerve-wracking, but it was fun.
That's great.
Hi, I'm Stacy Moran and I'm number 16 and I play offensive mid. And I really like playing on this team because it's very exciting, and yeah. I know we're going to do good in the future.
Hi, I'm Nicole Argenteri and I'm number 1 and I play forward, and our team is just amazing and we always do good and we like winning and getting a lot of trophies, and we won National Cup. Woo!
Yeah. There you go.
Hi, I'm Danae Verdine, and I'm number 7, and I play pretty much everywhere, and yeah, except for goalie. I can't play goalie, and it was really fun.